Hello 10th class students, a very good morning to you all and your parents. Hope you are staying well, you are staying fit and staying inside of your houses as coronavirus is expanding dangerously in our district and neighboring districts of Hoshiarpur and Kapurthala. So remain inside. Today in moral science class we discuss the chapter power of silence that we go on discussing from previous two classes. In today's class we discussed these points. These points were told by Argentinian war minister who was previously army officer and he led Argentina to many victories. When a press reporter asked him, "You are revered as national hero of Argentina. What is the secret behind your success?" Then he told these points. He took the reporter to his room and on a wall these points were written that are written for you. These points show the power of silence, the importance of silence in one's life. So let us discuss these points. First point he told to the reporters is do good works silently. Students, we want to do good work and at the same instant we want recognition that our good works are recognized. But if they are not recognized, we feel depressed, we feel just as we were not doing a good thing. But he told that do good work silently, don't worry for rewards. Rewards will come, they will take time. At the right time, God will give you the rewards. Because in Gurbani we also study ek til nahi bhanne kaale. ਜੋ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚੰਗਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਰੱਬ ਆ ਜੋ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਉਹ ਘਾਲਣਾ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੋ ਯੂ ਸ਼ੁੱਡ ਡੂ ਗੁੱਡ ਵਰਕ ਸਾਇਲੈਂਟਲੀ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਤੇ ਹੈਵ ਬਿਲੀਫ ਇਨ ਗੋਡ ਐਂਡ then go on doing good works. Don't worry for the results, don't worry for the recognition, don't worry for that people talk good about you. You just go doing good works silently without any noise. If you want to help someone, don't click the selfies when you are giving one poor person something. Don't click selfies and put on social media for your recognition that you want to be recognized as a good person. That is not. Do good works silently. So that was the first point he told to the press reporter, General Rodriguez of Argentina. He was war minister then. Second, love God and men silently. So when we love God, it is relationship between me and God only. Nobody should come in between, and I should not revere God, I should not love God, I should not worship God to show other people. It is a relation between me and my Guru or my Lord or my God. So we should love God and men. We should also love humanity, but silently. Don't talk too wise, don't talk too much about your love with humanity, about your love with God. Do everything silently. That is the second point he told to the press reporter. Third one, do your duty silently. If I am doing my duty, I should not boast about it that I am very dutiful, I am doing much work, I am doing this one, I am doing these things, I am doing these things. Every work, every duty of mine should be done silently. A time will come when you will be rewarded for your good work, when you will be rewarded for your commitment to your duty. But don't expect anything. Do your duty silently. Go on doing your work silently. Certainly a time will come when you will be rewarded, but don't worry about that. Go on doing your duty silently. Then accept God's will silently. Everything don't goes according to our will, according to our wish. Sometimes things happen that we don't wish and we feel depressed. We make much noise, we cry, we weep, and we tell everyone our story of misery, sorrow, and other things. But he said that we should accept God's will silently. Don't talk much about your miseries, much about your sorrows, much about the hardship you are feeling, you are facing in life. You are feeling sorrow from inside. don't talk much about that, but it doesn't mean you should not share your sorrows with others. If you share sorrows with others, they will become less, it will be shared. But you should not do much noise about that I am feeling very hard life. Everybody has his or her own problems in life. Nobody in the world is free to learn about your sorrows, to listen to your sorrows. Only one or two true friends with whom you can share. Otherwise, all our sorrows, when we tell other, they fall on deaf ears. So when you are sorrowful, when you are facing hard life, you should face it silently and accept God's will silently. Be happy with others silently. Don't say that I am very happy with you. In the today's world of social media, we express everything on social media. I am very much happy, I am touring that place, I am eating this one, I am here, I am there. But he said that all these things should be done silently. If you are happy with someone, it is nothing to share with other people. No need to make much noise about that. Do everything, if you are happy with someone, that should be done silently. Then conceal others' fault silently. Sometimes we come to know weaknesses of other ones, weaknesses of our class fellows, some fault with my classmate I may come to know. But when I come to know about the faults of others, what do? I tell everyone in the class. If I am teacher, I will tell everyone in the staff room that teacher is like that, she or he is having that fault in the class. You also do much of backbiting. These things are not a method or a way to lead a successful life. These are not the pillars of successful life. You must know that we should conceal others' faults. We should not talk much about others' fault. ਜਦੋਂ ਦੂਸਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਨਿੰਦਾ ਕਰੋਗੇ, ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਆਊਗਾ ਕਿ ਫਿਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਫਾਲਟ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗੂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਕਰੂਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਦੁੱਖ ਲੱਗੂਗਾ. We will be feeling sorry from inside. We will be feeling hurt from inside if anybody talk ill about us. Similarly, when you talk ill about others, they will be feeling the same. That you must remember. So, conceal others' fault. Try to conceal others' fault. ਆਪਾਂ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਰਦੇ ਕੱਜਣ ਵਾਲਾ, ਦੂਸਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਪਰਦੇ ਫੋਲਣ ਵਾਲਾ ਨਹੀਂ. ਸੋ ਜੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਪਰਦਾ ਸੀ ਕੱਜਣਾ ਆ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਕੱਜ ਲੈਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫੈਲਾਉਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਮਾੜਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੋਲਣ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ. You should conceal others' faults silently. Then wish and aspire secretly in silence. We wish on social media, we make much noise on social media when we wish simple happy birthday. Then but General said that we should wish and aspire secretly in silence. We should not make much noise about that. Look toward heaven silently. Sometimes we are facing problems in life. I might be facing a financial problem, I might be facing a family problem, I might be facing any other problem, I might have lost my near and dear one in an accident or any other thing can happen to me. But when I am in problem, I should look toward heaven or God silently. I should pray to God silently ਕਿ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਮੁਸੀਬਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਕੱਢ ਲਓ, ਉਹਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ, ਉਹਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਨੀ. ਬਟ ਇਟ ਸ਼ੁਡ ਬੀ ਸਾਇਲੈਂਟਲੀ. ਰੌਲੀ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਨਹੀਂ. You shouldn't make much noise about that I am praying to God, God is listening to me or like that. God listens to us, He knows what is good for us, He knows what is bad for us, He knows when He has to take someone out of our life, and He knows when He has to give someone to us or something to us. Then attain virtue silently. मैं बहुत चंगा हुआ अपने अंदरों तो मैं दुनिया ਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸੁਣਾਉਂਦਾ ਫਿਰਾਂ. I should tell all the world that I am very good, मैं बहुत चंगा हाँ, नेक हाँ, I am virtuous, I am the best person in the world. These things won't work in the path of success. He said to the reporter, he wrote on the wall that attain virtue silently. If you are a good person, if you are a very nice person. Don't make noise about that. Keep it with yourself. The rose doesn't tell anyone that I have very good smell. When someone goes near to the rose, everyone comes to know that it is very fragrant flower. So our life, our works should tell. When someone sits near us, he should feel fragrance of us, of our character, of our talking, of our way of sitting, or our way of counseling others. We need not be talk too much wise, too much virtuous that I am very good person, I am very nice person. When people behave with you, they will come to know how good you are, how nice you are. Otherwise, saying everything, making noise, this won't work in the path of success. Then persevere until death silently. That is the greatest lesson, according to me, that one can learn in life. We should have, if we have not perseverance, then we have no meaning of living life as a human being on earth. Perseverance means we should be able to bear something that happens, something wrong that happens to us. Sometimes people are not doing justice to us, they are unjustified to us, and we feel hurt from inside. We go to police station, we go to any government office, we are on right side, but still we feel we face injustice. What do we feel that time? We feel very much hurt from inside. But if we can control our feelings of hurt that time, that is called perseverance. And this perseverance should go until death silently. We should be able to bear others' injustices to us, the others' wound inflicted on my soul, on my body, with perseverance, without telling anyone. It is between me and God. I can pray to God that give me power to bear, give me perseverance, so that I can live a life that is not hurting to me. It may be unjustified to me sometimes, but I will not feel too much hurt with these injustices or other wrong things that are done to me without any fault of myself. But still, I have to be persevere. I should keep perseverance until death, until my last breath. These things were told by that great general to the press reporter for the secret of success, to go on the path of success. Learn these lines, make a chart, put in your room, in your study room, and read them every time when you enter the room, and read it every time when you leave the room. You will see a great change from inside of you. So for today, it's okay. I think my time is over. So thank you very much for today. Good morning to all of you and your parents. Thank you very much.